Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. I had a realization today as I walk along this caravan park, which is absolutely fantastic. It's down in Cornwall. We'll talk about that in a minute. But let me just see if I can adjust this a bit. There we are. There we are. That's better. Yes, I know it's our caravan, honey. She's telling me it's our caravan. So, we went out for a meal in Padstow in Cornwall today at lunchtime, fish and chip meal, and paid £2.75 for a can of Coke, Diet Coke. £2.75. And of that £2.75, it's got to be somewhere in the region of about 48 pence VAT, straight to the government, talking about the government. Today is Tuesday, but this comes out on Thursday. Yesterday, Keir Starmer resigned. What do you think to that? Comments below. Is it a good thing? I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is. But £2.75, and that made me realise that there's certain motorbikes that are really good value for money when you're paying £2.75 for a can of Coke. And I'll come on to Fanta in a minute. You might not know this, but I was thinking, when you pay £4,500 for a brand new motorbike, like a Royal Enfield Guerrilla 450, that's really good value for money, isn't it? In fact, a lot of the bikes are really good value for money. I know you've got the top end like Ducati, and some of the Ducatis anyway, you know, the Panigale and all that kind of stuff, and the BMW GS 1300 that cost thousands upon thousands, and they're, you know, beyond normal level. But generally speaking, most of the motorbikes are really, really good value for money, relatively. So if you're on the fence and you're not sure if it's good value for money, you should think again. You really should think again and go and get that bike that you're wanting. Now, I know that you might be looking at the second-hand market on eBay or Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace. But you see, bikes that people are trying to sell second-hand for stupid money relative to the price of the new bike. Do you find that? Do you ever look there? You know, let's say a brand new bike costs £4,500. Oh, typical. Someone's trying to sell the bike for £4,000. Hang on. Hang on. Yeah, honey. Let's just get the poo bike sorted. You know, someone's trying to sell the bike for £4,000 when a brand new bike costs £4,500. I find that quite incredible. Quite incredible. My God, this is beautiful. Let me turn it around here. Some of these static caravans are fantastic. You know, we're in a static caravan for a week, this week, where the weather is absolutely magnificent. Yeah? Absolutely magnificent. And it cost us £500. I said in previous videos where we've been looking for hotels for a week away, and it's like £1,100 or £1,200. But down here in Cornwall, where the roads are very, very good, there's no potholes down here, perfect for riding. It's a case where this caravan, this static caravan, which is more like a lodge than a static caravan. It's wider, much wider than a typical static caravan. Absolutely magnificent. £500 it cost for the week. And £70 of that £500 was to pay for the dog, Susie the puppy dog. And it's been absolutely fantastic down here. If you're thinking about a holiday, you might want to try Cornwall, because the roads are absolutely fantastic. There's some guys with scooters in a couple of caravans down from us. There's 3 guys with 3 scooters, and they're buzzing around the Cornwall roads and enjoying themselves. Absolutely fantastic. But yeah, £2.75. Here we are, Mrs. is going up here. £2.75 for a can of Coke. Fanta. Do you know where Fanta comes from? Fanta comes from the Second World War, where the sanctions against Germany from across the world stopped Coca-Cola and all that kind of stuff going over to Germany. So the Nazi Party started their own business to create sodas and all that kind of thing, and that was Fanta. That's where Fanta comes from. It's the Nazi Party. There we are, you've learnt something new there. My goodness. So it's nice to be holidaying down here. It's only a short video. If you're new to the channel, this is usually motorcycle based, but I'm not riding motorcycles at the moment. So, and my leg is getting much better. In a previous video I said that my knee was absolutely wrecked. Terrible. So now I've been taking the tablets and exercising properly, and it seems to be going in the right direction. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Give it a like if you would, if it meant something to you. And for those that are subscribed, I really do appreciate it. I'll see you soon. Ride safely. See you in a bit. Bye bye.